first question was, is there a list of handguns that are on the roster? And yes, there absolutely is. In fact, anybody can check it out, or if you just go into any shop, they can pull it up real quick. But it's on the Attorney General's website. I can't give you the full. If you just Google
California roster, it comes right up.
Yeah, it comes right up. oag.ca.gov/firearms, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's real super easy to find, and it'll pull up the whole list, and you can actually search it by manufacturer. You can search it by a couple of different criteria, but particularly by manufacturer. And I thought this was interesting. I haven't really looked at this in a while at the website, but right at the top there's an important information section, and they talk a lot about single shot guns. First off, they start with all handguns listed are approved with or without night sights. So whether or not the model has night sights or not doesn't matter. It'll make it onto the roster with or without night sights. Both models. If it comes with night sights, it's fine. Without, it's fine. But I thought it was interesting. There's a whole section here that I hadn't seen before. Aftermarket changes or modifications made to certain single-shot pistols, i.e., changing upper receivers, connecting gas tubes, may be considered manufacturing these pistols into assault weapons. They go on to say the conversion of a single-shot pistol to a semi-automatic pistol may constitute the manufacturing of an unsafe handgun. Alterations of a single-shot pistol, i.e. changing upper receivers, connecting gas tubes, may also be considered manufacturing an unsafe handgun. Anyway, highly recommend if that's something you're doing, you should check this out because it's some good information. You want to make sure that you stay on the right side of the law. Trust me when I say I hate these laws as much as you do. You do not want to violate a gun law in California. Your whole life will be ruined. So anyway, yes, there is a way to check the roster online. That's how you do it. The same person asked, have any guns been listed recently? So they're wanting to know if any guns have come onto the roster recently. So they weren't really specific as far as what recently means, but in the last couple of years, yes, a lot of pistols have been added to the roster.
A lot of really good choices nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's because there was the lawsuits that are trying to get rid of the roster. They said, hey, you don't have to do this stupid microstamping anymore. So that's why they're able to come on. But very recently, there are, Arms Corps Precision AP9, a couple different versions of that, and the Citadel 1911. I'm not familiar with any of those. You guys?
No, they're not as popular, not as common firearms.
Mm-hmm.
So they and this was, just about a month ago, right?
Yep.
That they came on?
About that, yeah. The Gersons brought on a couple of high-power clones. Those are new on the roster. Those are available.
Yeah, not that long ago. I mean, a few months now, but we've got like the P365 Rose version, which is like the XL size. We've gotten the Hellcat Pro a little bit before that, I think. We've gotten some
super popular, yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten some really popular concealed carry options.
Oh, I'm mistaken. Here's the ones that just came on like last week. Mm-hmm. Gerson, imported by European American Armory Corporation. They're MCP35, which I'm not familiar with.
It's a kind of a gaudy high power.
It's a gaudy high power?
It is. Take a look at it. Yeah.
They have a picture of it?
Well, if you click that link, no. But if you copy paste it into a Google search, yes. I've worked with someone on one of these.
You have to show me. And then Century Arms got a bunch of stuff on there, and even Smith & Wesson got some stuff on there recently.
Quite a few revolvers. So if you're a revolver fan, Smith & Wesson has a lot of new models on the roster now.
Yeah, and just a note, too, is that you only need a firearm on roster if you're purchasing it new, right? Like, you can still do private party transfer if you can find somebody who's selling a used gun. It doesn't have to be on this list.
Yeah, a lot of people think the roster details a list of allowed or legal guns, and that's not what the roster is.
It's not what it is.
You can have off-roster guns.
Yeah, the only thing the roster does is it limits what an FFL can sell to their customer.
Correct. Which is why if you look at a gun shop and you're like, well, why are there some on consignment? Why are there some used? That's because the gun shop cannot take ownership of anything off roster and then turn and sell it. So what they are is a middleman, and they'll put it on consignment.
And we're working to get rid of it. There are lawsuits happening. In fact, I got an update a little later in the show about something that's going on there. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm Michael from Gun Owners Radio. If you liked what you saw, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and make a comment. Help us out. Go to gunownersradio.com. Thanks for watching.